take, we got a real special guest. Definitely viral, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a published author, black published author, you know what I'm saying? For the folks that might not know you, even though you got books out here, what we got?
Hey, it's your girl, Alycia Mone.
All right, man. Appreciate you for pulling up a rock. Yeah. So we're going to get straight to it.
All right.
I know where you from, but break it down. Where you from?
So I am from Atlanta, Georgia, the west side of Atlanta to be exact.
Got a real Atlanta in this bitch.
Yes. Born and raised.
Georgia Peach.
That's right.
So you live here your whole life?
I've lived here my whole life.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's what's up though. So we'll get straight to it. How was middle school for you?
Middle school was good. So I've always kind of been popular. Like I always like draw people, even though I'm like cool, like I get along with pretty much everybody. But yeah, middle school was good. We got into a lot of fights and stuff, but I know it's like
it was cracking on the west side.
Yeah,
what they were fighting you for? Because you was popular.
You know what? Majority of the fights I've been in was not because of me. It was always me taking up, riding with the gang. Yeah, majority of it. I probably had like one or two that was with me, but people naturally didn't like me. They thought I was like stuck up. You know, they didn't know I'm cool. So I naturally had haters.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Damn. Yeah, it was like that for me too. I was fighting through middle school, high school. I always had haters. Mm-hmm. Was always pretty popular. Shit. You know, just probably go off how you look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's up there. You was up there kicking ass. You look like you a bully though.
You said I look like a bully? Yeah. I'm not. I'm so sweet. I'm not a bully at all. I've never been a bully, but I'm a definitely. I don't want to tell you.
What?
Just like June 15.
You crazy? You goddamn Gemini. You crazy shit.
I knew you were gonna say that, but name a Gemini that is not like real. Like we some real people. We good. Like long as you stay in your lane, we gonna stay in ours.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. My grandma though, I give it to her. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
she be watching.
Grandma.
Hey, her ass was crazy. Just for no reason though, I think.
It was a reason. Trust me, it was a reason.
Probably alcohol. You funny as hell. She couldn't even say nothing. So, how was high school for you?
High school was pretty good too. High school, I was popular still, but I went to school with my whole family and
on the west side.
On the west side, it was all of us, and if you weren't my family, you were like family if you was around us because our house was like the spot.
Yeah.
So with that, it was like everybody knew us. My mom, she was like everybody. She was like the neighborhood mom. So we were people always just kind of like were drawn to us, you know. Mm-hmm. We were like a safe haven house at the same time. We had so many people live with us. I don't think it was ever a time where it was just me, my mom, and my sister. My dad, he was on drugs or whatever. So he was like never really around or whatever. So yeah, but in high school, if you're from the west side, you knew me, you knew us.
Go on, shout them out. Go on, shout the school out.
I went to Benjamin E. Mays. Yes.
You know they gonna see this.
They gonna see it. They gonna know.
Damn. So it was just lit.
Yeah, it was lit. We had a time. High school was fun.
Yeah, high school was lit for me too. In Chicago, it's totally different though. I feel like really towards the end of middle school out there, like about 5th or 6th grade, that's kind of when you jump off the porch stuff.
Yeah.
Like gang banging, selling drugs, playing with guns, driving. That all kind of started about 6th grade though.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to high school, shit, I was already like a thug. At that point, like I'm already grown in my head.
Yeah.
Driving, shit, making money. So it was like, it do kind of like, but it was fun as hell.
Yeah, we had fun, yeah. But so even though I had like a really lit life, I was still kind of sheltered a little bit because like, I felt like I couldn't do certain things just because I had to hold up a certain image and, you know, I had to be a certain way, you know. Yeah, so, yeah. A lot of people thought like, oh my God, your mom, she's so cool. She lets you do whatever. I'm like, no, she don't. Like, she cool with y'all, and y'all can come over here, but y'all don't see me going nowhere. Like, I'm at home, you know.
So she was like, you could do what you want here, but you just can't do it out my sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked up out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see why now.
There you go. Yeah. So, see, my mom, she wasn't really like that. More so, at first, she was strict as fuck. Like, we in Chicago, and we on the east side of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, come on, man, this shit bust. So, like, certain shit she wasn't going for. I feel like probably, like, from the ages of 12 to 14, I tried to hide as much as I can. But by the time I was 14, she was just like, do your thing. At that point, like, shit, because, I had already been getting arrested at that point. You know what I'm saying? By the age of 10, I got arrested. So it was like, shit, by 14, this is the route you choosing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with my sister, she raised her different. You know what I'm saying? She was doing that, what your mom was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got brothers?
Not on my mom's side. I have one on my dad's side.
But they running wild, right? They could do pretty much what they wanted.
Yeah, well, his mom was a little bit more strict. Like, he didn't get to do, like, a whole bunch of wild stuff either. So, like, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, what you end up getting into after high school?
After high school, actually, while I was in high school, I started dancing. So I started dancing at like 16, and it was real low key, you know, but because it wasn't like at a strip club, it was at somebody's house.
Oh yeah, because I'm like dancing at school. I'm trying to say I was feeling like with gymnastics or majorette, you know what I'm saying, cheerleading. But now you're talking about
actually dancing, making money. And then right after high school, I was still dancing. I actually stopped for a little while, and I was working a regular job. I worked at Popeyes in the airport.
Shout out to them. They give you free food a lot up there.
Okay.
I hope they don't see this.
But yeah, so I started working there, and then I started back dancing. I met my first kid's dad, like while I was dancing or whatever, and he was from New York. It's crazy as hell. I ended up being on a run from him. It was bad.
Now him chasing you down.
Yeah, stalking me, all type of crazy stuff. And then I started like trying to change my life around, and I started going to school. I went to school for business management, and I just, I wanted better. I got pregnant right at 18. I had my first kid at 19. And I really I knew I couldn't like go back to dancing, and I wanted to be like the perfect mom. Like, I didn't even listen to rap. When I tell you I went crazy, like I would only listen to like gospel and like lullabies and stuff like that for kids.
Just cleansing yourself.
Yes. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what it was. And then I started working at a child care center. And then I moved up and became an assistant director. And I just kept moving up. My goal was to own my own child care center. But once I started like really getting into it, it was never like the kids, but the adults. Like, managing adults is crazy. Adults is crazy. So I'm like, after doing so much with that, and just it was just a lot, and it's so crazy because childcare teachers get paid so little, but just the slightest thing, you can have a whole record because you're dealing with somebody's kids. Facts. And that's when I realized, like, oh no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, that shit too dangerous.
They leave kids on the bus. Now you got child neglect, or somebody hit somebody's child. Now you got child abuse. you know, and it always fall back on the owner, you know, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, no, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was fun facts. A lot of people probably didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, just off perception. But your page is pretty clean. Like, when you look at your page, we know what you got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you from Atlanta, you from the West Side. How you didn't become a rapper?
I've been around so many rappers, so many artists and things like that. That just never been my thing. Like, I just ain't never really been like a rapper. Yeah, nope. But, you know, I do manage an artist, Indira. So I'm kind of still in and out of, like, around it. And, yeah, I'm always around it. I've always been around it, you know.
So, bam, I got another question now. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Same way how y'all love our culture, we love y'all culture.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I had somebody in here from the East Side. Shout out to my boy. Now I got a real nigga from the West Side.
Yep.
Tell me the rappers that you see on the West Side, mainstream.
So, okay, so even though I'm from the West Side, I don't live on the West Side right now, but I do see a lot of people, and I have a friend that owns Per Se in Douglasville. Shout out Per Se. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people come through there as well, but
I'm talking about also back in the day.
Back in the day,
like just as you coming up.
Everybody, I saw everybody.
Like
I met T.i. I met Shawty Low, Fabo. Shout out Fabo. We still cool. Literally everybody. The whole d4l. Let's see.
What about new?
Who is new?
Lil Baby?
Oh, Lil Baby. You said no. I'm like, wait, who's Lil? Yes, I love Lil Baby. I've never met Lil Baby.
But you see him pass through.
I've never seen him.
Damn.
I've never met him, never seen Lil Baby. I would love to meet him. He's like one of my favorite rappers right now. I love Lil Baby.
That's what's up. So, bro, I see this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to give him one of your books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Lil Baby. I got you.
Yeah, so we finna get straight into it now. You know what I'm saying? What inspired you to become an author? A published author.
Okay. So, the thing that inspired me to become an author was the fact that I've been through so much. As you can see how thick my book is.
Right?
Yep, this yours. It's your copy. Yes. But as you can see how thick it is, I talk about pretty much everything in there. And at the end of each chapter, I talk about what I feel like God intended for me to learn during this season of my life. You know, even from a young age, going through child abandonment and all that type of stuff from my dad and his side of the family, and just going through so many different things and battling so many different things within myself. And I know that there's other young girls, young boys, and just a generation of people out there who feel like they're alone and don't know how to really cope with so many different things that we go through or whatever. So I just wanted to be able to tell my story to let people know, like, you can overcome this. You got this. You can do this. Like, you know, if I can do it, little old me from the West Side, anybody can do it. So
there you go. Yeah, and I'm just looking through it. You see that right there? We can't say it for them, but you know what I'm saying? They gotta go buy this shit. That's real. That's real. That first line is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, y'all go cop that.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon right now.
Yeah, facts. Put it in your cart. Everybody got an Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I once was lost, but now I'm free.
That's so dope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know, remember I was telling you off the camera, I kind of was writing too. You know what I'm saying? I got books out too, but I kind of swayed away to start doing this.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like intrigued by you, because hell, females ain't smart like that. Like, no, they smart, but they don't apply. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really ain't applying it. And hell, the work is hell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, would you ever think about putting a visual behind this?
So, yes, I'm actually in the process now of linking with some people to try to turn it into a movie. So, that's the next goal, to turn the book into a movie. And I'm also in the process of writing other books as well. So,
I think that's possible out here. And that was another thing, too. I didn't say that off camera, but I kind of feel back from that too, because I kind of rather turn everything to scripts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, in that day and age where we at, I only really started reading, like I read through school, but I really started reading in prison, in jail. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like books really hit them hard, but people on the streets who got a lot of time on their hand, they rather watch it or listen. You know what I'm saying? You got audiobooks?
I don't have audio yet.
Okay, yeah. I shout out my boy Pimpin' Ken. He always get on me about having an audio book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was told to put it on audio, but I do know that that's the way, because nobody just sitting there reading no more. They want to hear it.
But I actually still do sometimes. By me actually, you know what I'm saying? That was a habit I picked up that I still kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm definitely going to read this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to read this for sure. Like, you know, fast. I'm going to have it here when I'm just sitting here not really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll have to follow up with me too. Let me know what you think.
Of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I will. I like how it look though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, see you know what I'm saying? You up there working. You know, mine, I wrote mine in prison, so it might not be like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you will get the message.
It's crazy because when I wrote that book, I was actually fasting. I fasted for 3 months from meats, drinks, sodas, no alcohol, no nothing, just fasting time with me and God. And during that time of me fasting, I also was reading this book called Proverbs 31 Woman or whatever, and with that, yes. And so it's really just talking to you and teaching you about the woman that God wants you to be, like, to be made into His image or whatever. And a lot of people think that you have to be perfect or you have to be all of this and that, and it's really not that. You know, nobody's perfect, and He put us in an imperfect world, so He can't expect us to be perfect. You know, but yeah, I was reading that book. And, you know, God, while I was reading that book, I was writing my book, and God was really just speaking to me or whatever. So, yeah, I did a lot of breaking down in this book because it deals with a lot of trauma and things that I've been through in life. But I had to stop a few times and, you know, go back to it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So, let's talk about the Women Empowerment Group.
Yes. So when I started the Women Empowerment Group, it was before me and my second kid's dad split up or whatever, and I had a nonprofit, and I had my Women Empowerment Group. After I went through that hard breakup, and it was in the middle of me writing this book too, I kind of put everything on hold, but it was booming and was amazing, and I'm actually getting ready to start it back up or whatever. But yes, that kind of like was put on hold along with so many other things when that happened, because it was like very devastating the way it happened. I found out after 11 years of us being together that he was married. Yes, so he was married, and we have 2 children together. And even with me finding out he was married, I found out that he had 2 kids with his wife the same age as my 2 kids. So
that shit sounds like a movie.
It is. It's a movie by itself. But the crazy thing about it is, when I was writing this book, that didn't even have anything to do with my book. Like, he was like my Prince Charming, the guy that came, swept me off the feet, blah, 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 blah. And when that happened, it was just so devastating. And I was like, I can't go back and rewrite this book. God, what I'm going to do? So I kind of put it on hold. And then I was talking to my sister, Mika, my oldest sister. Shout out to Mika. I was talking to her, and she was like, girl, just call it plot twist. Just add another chapter and call it plot twist or whatever. And so I was like, you know what? Perfect. She was like, get this book out here. Like, stop playing. You're just sitting here talking about you don't want to go back and redo this and that. Call it plot twist and keep it moving. And that's what I did. Called it plot twist and kept it moving.
Now we here.
And now we here.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Your story definitely amazing. Yeah. And it had to be shared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this not even the full thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we covered a lot in a little bit of time for sure.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? We really just broke shit down, you know what I'm saying? We told these folks where you from.
Yep, west side.
Who you synced out there. You know what I'm saying? We talked about your book. We talked about you going to school. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we talked about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it might be some females out there that like what you got going on.
Yeah.
It might be some females out there that's going through something similar that you went through.
Yeah.
Now it's time right here, the women empowerment part of the show.
Yes.
Go and give these females a positive message.
I would like to just tell everybody, you know, you grow through what you go through, you know. Never let your pain and things that has put a block or put a stumbling block in the way, don't let that stop you. Keep going. It's life on the other side of pain. Like, God is real. Just make sure you pray. Make sure you find yourself, and make sure that you are in tune with the things that God has you here for, your purpose, and you'll be all right. Things don't work out.
Nah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Go tell these folks your Instagram.
All right, you can find me at the Alycia Mone on Instagram, and the same the Alycia Mone on Facebook, all platforms.
Tell them how they can buy this book.
You can buy this book on Amazon. You can just search up the name "I Once Was Lost But Now I'm Free," or you can search the Alycia Mone.
Yeah. Before we get out here, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get your autograph. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I gotta get your autograph. You know what I'm saying? I never did this before on the show.
Yes,
but you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna sell it on eBay. Y'all get up with me. You can write it to Walla, to NGB Walla. So you left-handed.
Yeah.
That's why you're so smart. She said, yeah. I love your accent. Like I said, that shit is different. We from the rack. I'm from them. They don't talk like, yes. You gonna go read it to me?
Read what?
Read the message what you wrote to me now.
Oh, I just said to Walla. That's it.
That's it? It's crazy. And did you write your name?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Got me feeling special.
Thank
you.
You're special.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
No, of course. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, you know, being lost and now you're free. You know what I'm saying?
I'm free. Yes.
Yeah, you're free.
All right, free.
She's about. Yeah, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got a lot though, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna have to bring you back, you know what I'm saying?
Follow up.
Yeah, gotta check on you now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Make sure you still good, you know what I'm saying? I wanna see some more books, I wanna see some more content behind it, you know what I'm saying? I want you to push it through the roof.
Yeah, thank you.
No, facts. So with that being said, thank you for coming.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
You are so funny.